What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Kuzimato Talks, and today we have the legendary Jaegar. How you feeling,
What's up,
broski?
bro? Good, how are you? Thanks for
Not too
having me.
bad, of
Running back.
course. Actually, to the audience, this is our second time running it back. I had some technical difficulties, so some of the questions I had to come off the cusp and try to twist your brain on. Like I don't want to hit you with the same questions, so
Yeah.
it might get a little wild on this episode.
Let's do it.
First things first, did the government plan 9/11?
Is that even a question? I've actually been going deep into this with one of my friends. He's trying to open my third eye, but no, it's not even a question. 100% government behind that. No doubt.
100%.
No doubt whatsoever.
And why do you think it's not more of like general knowledge? Like, why doesn't the average American think that?
I think as time goes on, for sure. I think there's less people that think it was like a true terrorist attack. I think it's probably 80-20. Like as time goes on, because the more shit that comes out, and I don't think there's more people that think it's a terrorist attack. Like there's more people, like it's usually like older generation because they don't want to believe shit. They believe things at face value.
What's on the news?
Yeah.
What all their friends at work are
Because
talking
you don't
about?
want to think like your own government would be behind such crazy shit, especially, but like no doubt.
Okay, so if
Good start.
we're just getting
Good
right
start.
to the heat.
Yeah.
If the government can purposefully kill, I don't know how many people were killed in 9/11,
Like
but
3,000, something like
3,000?
that. Something like that, yeah.
If the government, our own government, can plan the death of 3,000 of our own citizens, what else they got going on?
Dude, that's just like the base level. Then you got Epstein shit. You got, dude, there's so much. I'm like desensitized to it.
So you don't vote?
Huh?
You don't vote?
I just started to. Oh, we're getting into it like that, but
I'm more just
no.
curious.
I just started to. I've only voted twice, but yeah, I mean, it's the most corrupt thing in the world is our government, no doubt.
The most corrupt thing in the world?
I mean, at least one of them.
For sure.
At least one of them, I would think.
Because they're gonna paint the picture to us, the citizens, like they're the good guys always, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's always a higher agenda than what's being presented. If that makes sense. Always. Like whatever we are told, there is so much more behind that a lot of people won't even know. And to be honest, it's probably better that people don't know. Like I get myself down rabbit holes. It makes me sick to where I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna believe it is what they tell me, because if I keep going down this path, like I'm up till 2 a.m, all day, literally even 9/11 to that point, like one of my friends is trying to tell me that there were not actual planes that went into the World Trade Center, and I'm thinking like, bro, what are you talking? It's in 4K.
I heard it was like,
but
gas underneath it, or like.
Well, there was bombs planted throughout the building. That's for sure. I think my thought was the planes were a decoy. To like say that's how they collapsed. Because otherwise, if it just collapsed, then it's obvious, So I thought the planes were a decoy, but I put it on my Snap the other day, and there were a lot of people. There was even a girl that said like, no, I work in aviation, and I work with pilots that don't think planes went into the World Trade Center. And I'm like, I need a drink to that, bro. Crazy.
Okay.
But at the same time, I only let myself go to a certain point, because at the end of the day, what the fuck am I going to do? Not a certain thing. Because if you go too far, you know how it goes. You get whacked. That's how it goes. So.
Okay. Did you know that there's only one president who didn't kiss the
Wall of Israel?
Mm-hmm. Do you know who it is?
I
bet you can guess.
JFK.
No? Why did you guess JFK? No, yeah. Why did you guess JFK?
I mean, because look what happened to him.
Enough said on
and
that?
he did. No. Let's go into it. Go into
tap
it.
In.
Let's go. This is my cup of tea
Okay,
right
so
here.
JFK didn't kiss this wall.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, right? He gets smoked. You know?
And he didn't want Israel to have as much power or ties. And I'm trying to talk my dad in on this, but he's like super pro-Israel. And
is he like American?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like he
fuck, here we go.
Yeah. Okay. So your roots, right? Do you know where your roots are from?
Yeah. This is gonna look bad based
You're
off
Jewish.
no, I look like it though, don't I? I look fucking
With the right type of
Nah,
maybe.
I'm part German, nice, and part Irish, which is cool. I'm more proud of that side. More German than Irish. It's like 60-40 or something like that.
Would you tell the crowd that after doing a Jew joke?
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's there, more people are starting to like really open their eyes to like what's. I mean, it's plain as day.
Do you think black people were the original Jews?
Ooh.
Be honest.
Yeah. No, I don't. But Black Israelites are some of the craziest people I've ever seen. When I would go to New York, dude, these guys are nuts. Like, yeah, they're super intense, and I feel like they just want to kill everybody. They're almost like, goddamn.
No, say it. Say
it. They're kind of like, I'm not gonna call them Nazis because they're not, but they're really intense, and they, at least from what I have seen. Now, granted, these are people that are like in groups in New York City. I'm sure part of it is entertainment, but you could tell they believe that shit. And
they stand on that.
They're big and they're like angry. They're really angry, which I don't know enough to know where that anger comes from, and that's where I'm gonna stop.
Maybe it's just some New York shit.
Could be, yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of Jews in New York. That's like that's the largest Jewish population in America, I believe. I'm almost positive. If not the second largest, but I'm almost positive. Yeah.
We don't have to keep diving into the Jews, but I'll just say this, just me personally.
Yeah.
It is a little. I gotta watch what I say because it's all over social media, and they own everything. So that's the point: is that they own
this
the
point
news
will get taken
stations,
down.
they own the music companies, they own fucking the jails, they own literally everything.
You dive deep enough.
Netflix, HBO, like
Facebook, Meta,
everything. If we're being a buck, they run the world, and so that control in America, they have certain people in the government. I don't know the full logistics. I'm just given on my knowledge. They have certain people in our government that have dual citizenship, but of course they're going to do things for the better of Israel.
No doubt.
Like,
I mean, I think it's funny when people say the United States of Israel, but that's damn near what it's going to. I mean,
why though? What happened? Are we like in debt to Israel, or?
I don't think we're in debt. I just think that they have their hand in everything between like intelligence, because they have arguably, if not us, the best intelligence or second best. They have dirt on everybody. I mean,
Israel.
Oh, dude, Epstein. Look at all the people he's got dirt on, and
Are they Israelis?
Jeffrey Epstein, bro. He was Mossad. Oh man, we're going straight in. You didn't know Epstein was Jewish?
Nah, I mean, now that like you said Epstein, like
I'm about to fuck your night up, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it is really fucked up when you look at a lot of different theories or problems. When you really break it down, it'll fuck your night up. You could have about 12 of these, and it'll.
I mean, I guess we're staying on the topic, but what would really fuck my night up is if Barack Obama, right, the people's president, Oprah Winfrey, right, still the people's TV personality, XYZ, right, the Jay-Z, the Diddy, all these shit. We're really doing some weird shit with like trafficking, kids, fucking sacrifices, and like it's hard to not believe that shit because I don't know, Ellen DeGeneres just definitely looks like she do that shit. Like,
yeah, that's been harder for me to. It's not that I don't believe it, but there's just like I was telling you before, like there's things that get so dark and twisted, you just don't want to believe it.
It's hard,
even if it is true. Now, when people say like they're eating babies and shit, like I'm not even gonna entertain it. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I'm just like,
it's too much.
It's too much. And to be quite honest, like something that dark and twisted for such a large group to be in on that, I personally can't buy that. Like it'd be different if it was a small group that are like the ultimate elites but like when you're talking about like every celebrity in Hollywood or politician, like you're telling me they all collectively were like, yeah, this is good, we'll do it. You know what I mean? Like, that takes some serious.
I think it starts with whatever the elite group is at the time, right? And this could start
be.
from like back before we had social media, we had XYZ, right? TVs and all this shit. Like a group of wealthy people, maybe people with power, decided, hey,
Right.
we like what we got going on. We don't want to fuck with anyone unless they like truly sell their souls to us.
And that's the other
unquote.
thing.
Like,
If they were kind of like, hey, if you want to make it to a certain level, or if
we
you
need
want
blackmail.
this is,
we need,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
No, that's 100% something that I believe is real.
It's easier for me to believe that. Is real.
Yeah. No coincidence there. But no, I don't. That's kind of what I was telling you earlier. Like, I'll only let myself go to a certain point where I'm like, I'm just gonna. I don't want to be that person that when you hear a topic get brought up, you're like, do you think that's what really happened? And just ruin someone's day. You know what I mean?
I'll ruin someone's day if
I
think it's
will,
the truth.
depending on the topic and where I'm at. But there's sometimes I'm like, you know, you can tell they're not even close to your thought process, and I'm like,
so you're wasting time. I get that.
Yeah.
I think it's only fair for me to at least go back to like your roots, right? Like, I know you're from East Peoria.
Mm-hmm.
You went to school to play ball, right?
Mm-hmm. For 1 year. Yep.
And then you're like, this shit ain't for me.
Yeah. So I mean, going into college, I knew that I wanted to get into comedy entertainment. When I got into college, I wanted to try improv. I even took an acting class, which I didn't really like, but it was nice in the sense of like getting really comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yes.
You know, like that was
You
so like
needed
that's
that.
why stand up. I never want to say it was easy, but when I started stand up, I got like direct feedback versus like acting. You really don't. It's just awkward, in my opinion. Um, but yeah, I just kind of did that just to kind of get a feel for everything. So I took an improv class and acting class while I was in college playing basketball. And then after the season was over, literally like 4 days later, there was an open mic. It was a it was a Black History Month open mic.
That's crazy that you went to that.
Dude, and I had been writing stand-up material the whole year because I've never done stand-up before up until this point. And then it was just a general open mic. It wasn't comedy related. I was the only one that did comedy. So I get there. Most of I think like it was in Iowa, but it was like a largely like I was practically a minority at that school.
For sure.
And
it's a Black History.
Yeah, and so there was like 90, 95 people there. I was probably one of 4 white people there. I was the only one that did stand up, and it was one of the most memorable. That was the first night I ever got drunk because like my roommates saw it and they're like, "Dude, that was awesome. You need to celebrate." And I was like, "You're fucking right, I do." And I literally blacked the fuck. Yeah,
that's a one-on-one feeling.
Yeah, no, it was. Now looking back on it, it was an awful set, but I had a couple really big pops, and then like from that point on, everyone recognized me as the comedian, and I was like, I'm cool on basketball, so
that's fire.
Yeah, but I wanted to be done with basketball anyway, and then I ended up just coming back home because obviously there was a comedy club here. There was only like one open mic like every 2 months at where I was at, so I was like, I'm not.
Yeah.
So I stayed here and then been doing stand up ever since.
You said I'm gonna run this shit here.
Yeah.
And I mean, from what it looks like, you have been running it there. Like.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've been very fortunate. I've really put in a lot of time. Like
For sure.
I've been doing stand up for almost I've literally been doing stand up a third of my life now.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I mean, I've just kind of taken it at my own pace. I've made large strides of growth. I just got to do a full headlining weekend at my home club, which was awesome. And I've gotten quite a few headlining opportunities this year, which that's always like an end goal. But obviously, I have much more goals beyond that. But it's been doing really well, for sure.
Hey, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for someone who hasn't known you for too long, like, I could still say I'm like proud of you.
I appreciate that.
I think I'm genuinely proud of anyone who aspires for anything in general, and then is trying to reach that goal.
For sure. I mean? Yeah, I mean, I haven't really lost sight on my goals or dreams since I committed to this, and obviously there's plenty, like anything else, there's plenty of ups and downs, but you know, it's very important with something like this to not get too caught up in the highs or the lows. You kind of want to ride right in the middle.
Yeah.
Because I'm not even close to where I want to be, but when I kind of take a step back and think about the things I've been able to do, the people I've been able to perform with, the opportunities that, like, a lot of things that people, when I first started, like, a lot of people don't even do comedy anymore. You know?
Yeah, it seems like an art that's like faded more into like social media content. You know what I mean? Like comedy is not necessarily less stand up, but I just see less of it compared to comedians on like Instagram. You know what I mean?
No, it's social medias, and that's kind of a very positive aspect for somebody like myself, because like I believe in myself. I've, you know, in my 9 years of doing stand up, I don't think there's ever been a time where I felt I didn't belong, no matter who I was performing with. But in my time, like, the growth that I've had, it's all fulfilling to like keep moving forward. And that's kind of the best thing about it. There's not one direct, like 20 years ago, there was like a pretty direct route on how to pursue stand-up or make big.
For sure.
Now, because of social media, you have, I mean, there are people who, because of social media, are a big name.
Like Drewski.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, Drewski, I mean, even more so on the stand-up aspect, but Drewski obviously just with content.
He's really a content guy.
There are people like that who have really paved a way for making things become a reality no matter the circumstances, which is awesome. There are plenty of people who hate on it, and to a degree, I get it. But at the same time, I think the only ones that truly hate it are the ones who are truly envious. Like, they're jealous that they can't. Yeah, it's like, you can sit here and bicker all you want, but back to it, like, that's the best thing about comedy. Like, you know, everyone has a different story on how they. Yeah. So,
2 questions. One, do you know the midget that does comedy?
Which one? Maybe.
There's a lot. Damn, that sounds so like.
The midget that does comedy, like actually a midget, or just
actually a midget, like a dwarf. He's white.
Is it the one from Jackass?
No.
Okay, because he started doing stand-up, so that's who I thought of. But.
I was gonna say they look alike, but they don't all look alike. He's actually funny. And
I think I might be know. I think I might know who.
He has a Netflix special.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he's popping. He's got like a goatee.
Okay, it's not who I was just thinking of. Are you sure it's not Wee Man?
It's not Wee Man.
Not, okay. Damn, no, I don't know who you're talking about then. I'm sure I would recognize him.
If I get to clipping this, I'll throw a clip of bro up there. Yeah. But the second question is, all your girlfriends in your life, right? For sure, I'm assuming they thought you were funny.
Yeah.
Because that's a part of like getting the girl. They have to at least think you're something.
Yeah, no, I lean on my humor a lot, just acting like a fucking idiot.
That's humor to like hit on girls.
I use my humor for everything. Different. I mean, that's like my comfort level. Like, I just use my humor. Like, I mean, that's just how I feel most comfortable with engaging with people.
Any situation.
And also it gets them to understand who I am. Right? Because I'm kind of one of those, like, take it or leave it. Like, this is how I am. If you don't like it, that's cool. But
everything's on the table.
I mean, I definitely. That's how I've really catered to anything in my life, is my humor. I mean, that's just what I'm.
I mean, I'm not even a comedian, but if your girl isn't laughing at your jokes, that's not your girl.
Yeah. Yeah,
like, there's just no way your girl is with you. If
you got to get some feedback.
Come on, like,
for sure.
You don't necessarily want a fan, right? But at the same time,
you don't want her to glaze you, but you don't want her to be like, yeah, no, this shit ain't hitting.
You need something, like, because I'm shooting them, and I know this shit's funny. So
that's the other thing too. A lot of people use their humor, and they may not be a comedian, but a lot of people rely on their humor to some degree. But yeah, that's just not a good relationship if you don't find each other funny.
I agree.
Like, I even whoever I'm with,
girl,
I want her to be like kind of funny.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe not as funny as you, but like
never.
You've never met a female funnier than you?
No. I've met some funny females. I'm not.
But not funnier than you.
No, fuck no. Because a lot of times you're like, haha, that was funny.
That was funny. Yeah, I swear to God.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yes,
in my head, I'm like, that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But not
always.
Not
always.
Not
There's
always.
times where I'm like, that was actually funny, and I'll acknowledge it. Like, that was actually funny because it's pretty rare.
But there are some who are like, am I the funniest girl? And I'm like, you don't realize how low of a bar. Okay, now, you know what? I'm going to take that back. Nah, there are some really funny females for sure. I think, honestly, I know funnier females that I actually personally know than a lot of female comics.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, and I also think this, right? Because you already said females, or not females, but you in general, you navigate through life, everything's like, not everything, but you rely on your comedy. You rely on telling jokes. So
right.
I personally think the funniest people to me are naturally funny.
Correct.
Like, they don't have to put on an act. They don't have to, like, they could be doing some shit by themselves with no one watching, and it's just funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
if you're not, in my opinion, if you're not natural, I don't want to say you shouldn't be doing, I don't want to say that, but like there does have to be a natural aspect.
Not natty comics is funny.
Yeah, it's
not
weird.
Natty.
Yeah, like you do, because like it's also one of those things like anything else. Like if you're constantly creating and thinking of humor, like I mean, I think of shit all the time that I think is funny, and maybe I don't work too hard on it. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. But that's just life and reality. So.
This is something that came up really after I was watching the Kevin Hart roast special. I want my own roast, and I'm not big enough to have it like official, right?
That's becoming more popular for sure.
But I want one just for the content purpose of it. And then when I do get big, like, you know, that status, I can have an official Comedy Central one, right? But I want you at my roast.
All right, I got you. See, I've never done a roast, and I'm not
But you would go so crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
free game to just.
But that's the thing. That's the only like people are doing roast now, and it depends on what you do and where you do it because, like, when you watch publicly broadcasted roasts, people know what they're in for. When you do it to like a lower level, there's gonna be so many people that are like, oh, that's racist, that's fucked up, or what I mean, overall.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's
no matter what though, because did you see Kevin Hart's roast got the same shit?
Crazy.
And they were mad because he stood up and like clapped for some of the jokes. Like,
but I mean, that is
comedy.
yeah, bro. That is one of my biggest pet peeves is when people.
But I personally, just like you said, when you are on stage, you don't give a fuck, right? So like, when I'm releasing content, even this podcast, there's gonna be people who are like, "That's racist," or "I don't like that. That's not politically correct."
I mean, we opened
honestly,
up
I don't
Jews.
care. Like, shit. At the end of the day, like, I'm gonna be unapologetically me.
That's what stand-up has done to me. Like, I don't want to sit here and act like I know it all, but I know, like, if I think something's funny, you're not gonna change my mind on it. I can understand. I can also understand for
why
some
you feel some
why
type of
you.
way.
Yeah, I get that, but that's also part of what drives me. It's like I want to find something that could probably be fairly uncomfortable to the broad audience, but I mean, that is true talent in my opinion, where you get a touchy subject and you're able to like release yourself from like whatever your initial feeling is and be like, oh, that made me feel better. Because that's my whole take on comedy. Like, I think that's part of like, I don't want to say like I'm fucked up in the head, but like I naturally, and this is how I've always been, that's why I wanted to get into comedy. I hate being sad. Like to where no matter what something sad, whether it's someone passing, a breakup, like I would rather make fun of it and find the light in it because it's like I just don't like being sad. So I'd rather laugh about it, which I do love that about myself. And I wish a lot of people were like that, but that's just not how it is anymore. And so I naturally, even if something really in my head, I'm thinking, in the moment, I'm thinking of something that's funny about it. I may not say it right away, but I would rather laugh because I mean, I hate to be cliche or whatever, but you know, laughter is the best medicine. That sounds so gay, but
no, but genuinely,
but it is. Like, I mean, I would rather laugh about something either to myself, but also when I'm able to bring that to a group of people and people are able to like
relate and like
feel what I'm feeling and find the humor in it, no matter what your feeling is, that is better than any drug or psychedelic you could take. Like that shit's off the wall.
Damn, you really love this shit. That's fire.
It's off the wall, bro. Yeah, so.
You're at a lunch table, right?
Mm-hmm.
you're getting flamed. Like, this is like 5th, 6th grade.
Oh, yeah.
You fucking wore some bullshit to school. You got mismatched socks on. Your shoes are dusty.
Yo.
Your fucking uniform's you got a hole in it, right? So the kids are going at you. Like, da-da-da-da-da, you motherfucking da-da-da-da-da, right?
Yeah.
So you got one call for backup. Who are you calling in?
Like, to fight? Or...
It's not there yet. Like, this is just like some middle school. Like, when you get flamed in middle school, you get flamed.
Right.
Like, it's... So you get one call for... I guess a comedian would probably be your best option.
Oh, like a comedian?
Someone who can flame back for you, right?
Oh, so like a comedian. Okay.
Per se.
You mean like just in general, like now, or because like when I was in 5th or 6th grade, the only like comedy back then that I watched, because I mean it was probably like Saturday Night Live, which they weren't like stand-ups most of the time. If I had to call on someone though, I would probably. Damn, I didn't watch him at the time, but Richard Pryor. I didn't. I wasn't allowed to watch him till I was like, fucking 15, like damn near, yeah.
He's probably gone by then.
Oh, he was, yeah, way gone. Like because I remember, like, I naturally like have always loved, like I loved watching SNL even when I was a kid. I'll know like Chris Farley when I was a kid. That was my first like, because I watched. My dad was like he's a very difficult person to make laugh. He's very serious, like businessman. So like anytime my dad would laugh, I was like, man, I could literally be in front of 500 people, make them all laugh. Like making my dad fucking crack up, that hits. I would rather do that all day. Even to this day, if I make my dad laugh, in my head, I'm like,
that's a good one.
Fuck yes, dude. And, but I remember like asking my dad, I'm like, who is the funniest person here? He's like Richard Pryor, and he's like the greatest comedian ever. He's from Peoria, and so in my head, but wouldn't let me watch him, and I get it. Like he was very vulgar and shit, but I'll never forget the first time he ever let me watch him, and just watching my dad crack up, and I'm like,
I need that.
I need that. Yeah. And so Richard Pryor for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have 2 weeks to live, right?
Okay.
You're not necessarily like bedridden, like you can still move and you can do everything you can do right now, but you just know you have 2 weeks to live. You have to do one drug that you've never done in your life. What are you doing?
That I've never done?
That you've never done in your life. So I don't know if that like narrows it down. I don't know how the kind of life you live. It
narrows it down to quite a large margin. I'm not really the drug person. I would probably, even though I said I would never do it, I'd probably just try acid or LSD. Just go off the fuck. Just start going to heaven early.
Hey, and you've never done it, right?
Never. I'm too scared.
I've done it too many times.
I'm too scared.
I understand that.
I just hear people. I mean, it's one of those like every story. There's too many people that have had, and it's a long thing from my understanding.
12 hours.
Yeah, no, bro. Like because even when I've taken mushrooms and like that's great, but there comes a point towards the end. I'm like, all right, I'm ready for this to wrap up. To think that I'm not even like a fourth of the way through, or halfway through. That's brutal to think about, and that's where your mental, I feel like, starts to.
I think everyone battles demons in their own way, and I think personally, so like in high school, which you shouldn't be fucking doing psychedelics in high school. Your frontal lobe hasn't even fully, formed. So
that shit's nuts.
I overdid it. I took for sure more than 50 tabs in my life.
In high school.
Like from high school till, because after I had my daughter, I stopped taking that. So that was like when I was 21. So from like 17 to 21, I've for sure taken. And
a tab, I don't know this, correct me if I'm wrong, a tab is enough to get you fucked, correct?
Fuck, that's your 12 hours right there. And there's been times
there's people I know that do like
half a strip. I've taken 5 before.
That shit is crazy.
Never more than that. But either way, I think.
Have you taken acid?
No.
Okay.
And you don't plan
too scared.
on it, right?
I've done shrooms like 2
Shrooms is great.
That's different. Like that's natural.
Yeah, I've heard it's very.
First time I ever took shrooms was just a couple years ago. I was on the beach and I did it with my little cousin. Dude, I literally to this day I want to refeel that, bro.
You won't.
I know.
I just want you to know that.
Yeah, I know. But I was literally acting like a terrorist, taking out these kids' sandcastles that they took all day to build. I was just running through them.
Fucked.
It's not the same, but I've had Molly once.
Molly is the best. I actually take back what I said. I would just take Molly again. I love Molly.
Yeah, but you got to do something you haven't.
Something I haven't. Okay.
Yeah, but like if
Molly's
you could choose any drug to like have
Molly.
a plethora of, it'd
Molly.
be Molly.
No doubt. Molly is.
I feel like there's too like much of a come down off that shit. Like you're such a high.
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want to sleep. You want to go to bed.
Nah, I want to fucking jump off a bridge, bro. Cause I'm like, I'll never be that happy again. Like I could literally be on Molly, walking on my girl cheating on me. I'd be like, I hope you're having fun. I hope you're having fun.
Hope it's the best time
I
ever.
literally.
That was like the last thing I had.
Yeah.
Like, it was like shit going on.
Yeah.
The person that gave it to me, and I wasn't home.
Yeah.
And who I was with, I was like, yo, we gotta leave now.
Yeah.
If this kicks in here,
I'm fucked.
Yeah.
So
I've only done it at like music festivals, so it's like the ultimate high.
Yeah,
and like, dude, I'm so happy. I'm texting people I haven't talked to in years. I'm like, man, I fucking love you. I hope you're doing well and shit. Like, tell your mom I said hi. And I'm like, my mom's been dead for years. But yeah, no, like that's by far the best, no doubt. The come down is pretty brutal.
Best drug period. I think best drug period obviously is gas. That's such a cliche answer, but like
I don't even want to call it a drug though.
Right. Yeah. It's too.
Back in the day it was, but now it's decriminalized. It's medical. Nah. Best drug, you couldn't convince me otherwise. It's Molly.
It's not federal.
It's what?
I mean, like gas is.
Gas, right. Yeah, when people, like, I think it's funny to call it drugs if you're joking, but when I hear someone be like, oh, you're just doing drugs, talking about smoking, I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, those people's wives cheat on them for sure.
Yeah, I can't. And they call it pot. Like, you're fucking smoking your pot. Like, damn, like, it's fucking 2026.
All right, Daryl.
Nah, the time I got caught smoking, though, my dad was like, you are smoking marijuana in my house? I was like, ah, shit, bro. Like, I don't want no smoke. I will not ever smoke again in here. And he, like, I don't know, he's African as hell. So, like, he was in the military for 18 years.
I don't know why I was thinking a different accent. I was like, that sounds like Italian or something. It's like, what?
I was off on the accent.
Like, you're black as hell to have an Italian dad.
That sounds like you come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding, asking me for favors.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore of movies.
Oh,
all movies.
Dark Knight, number 1, always will be.
Always will be is crazy.
You just like, it's rated as like a top 5 film score ever.
By IMDb or like Rotten Tomatoes?
No, dude, Rotten Tomatoes is dog shit. IMDb. It was number 3, and that was when I was in college, but I'm sure it's probably been bumped. It's top 10. Dark Knight, The Departed, Man on Fire. I'm like a big Denzel guy, so.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised you didn't go Training Day.
That was on and honestly, I might have that be number 4.
So you specifically fuck with Dark Knight, not just because it's a Christopher Nolan, but you fuck with Batman.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
I mean, I like it, dude. If it was a real possibility of being Batman, I would have done that over stand-up. Nah, that's cap. No, I wouldn't. But no, but like Batman, I'm gonna nerd out a little bit. But like when you're talking about superheroes, like that is by far the most realistic superhero. Like there's not even a question, bro. Like you can't fly, you can't shoot webs out of your fucking arms, you can't run 200 miles an hour. Like you're a real fucked up civilian that has a dark past that you're reimbursing society to do right because of everything you've experienced, from parents being murdered to being in a crime or a top crime city. Like, you know, fucking Peoria could use a Batman, dude.
Hey.
Dude.
I don't see why.
Yeah, you see all these dudes stealing cars and shit. And
if Batman is the most realistic, which I agree, if we're talking any superhero in general,
right?
I still won't give him the people's champ. I think, or at least our generation, the fucking GOAT, and argue with your mom about this one, of superheroes of our generation Who would you say? Obviously Batman, right? But if you had to pick someone else, who would you say? Any superhero.
Like what I think the general.
Like if we were to ask 100 people, who's your favorite superhero? Who do you think is the number one answer?
Ooh.
Let's say hood favorite. Let's ask the hood. If we ask the hood.
There we go. Now we're talking.
You feel me? If we ask the hood, who's your favorite superhero? 100 of them. Who we getting? But hood favorite.
Hood favorite?
Hood favorite superhero of our generation, and I would totally agree with it. And who knows? I could be wrong.
Probably some anime shit.
Who are you saying?
I don't know anime like that.
Okay. I would personally say it's Spider-Man, bro. And I don't care. I know. I get it. It's not very realistic.
Dude, yeah. No,
Spider-Man's the GOAT.
When I was little, bro, my mom would, because like, oh fuck, I shouldn't be admitting this. Like when you do go through a Spider-Man phase. Like I remember, I literally was like, I would see a spider and I would want it to bite me, thinking like I'd get.
Oh God,
dude,
I would pray to God.
Like see that
please
the door frame right there. They're like without doors. I would like climb on the sides, and I thought like that was my spider. And I was like, dude, this is who I am. I was like, I'll work on the webs, dude. I remember going like I would literally, because like Spider-Man, he'd have the suit under him. I would literally. Put on my Spider-Man costume and put clothes over me.
That's tough.
And my mom was like, dude, like, change. I'm like, why? She's like, it's literally August and you're wearing all pants and like long sleeves because I had the costume under me.
Hey, if my son.
And I was thinking, like, just wait till our school gets attacked and then Spider-Man comes to the rescue.
You feel me? The buttons popping.
It's like, shut up, bitch.
Yeah, you don't know shit.
Yeah. So. Spider-Man. I went through a Spider-Man phase.
He's a hood legend.
Yeah, he's a legend for sure.
If you could be, besides Batman, a superhero, who would you be?
Spider-Man or Superman?
Superman has to be, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Spider-Man's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But like Superman is just OP already. So
yeah, and that's what I was originally gonna say. I think that's like the general. I mean, Superman's been doing numbers, bro, forever.
Ever, like since the beginning.
Metropolis is in Illinois, dude. I bet you ever been to Metropolis?
Nah.
It's at the bottom. It's still in Illinois. It's like 6 hours away. At the bottom, there's a Metropolis museum, a huge Spider-Man, Superman statue. It's like literally a small ass town, like the size of Eureka, dedicated to Superman. Like there's
tough. Like
it is, but it feels weird. It feels like you're in like a farmers group that just won't let it go. I feel like it does. I feel like it does. Superman's a negative.
Yeah,
like it feels like a Make-A-Wish for Superman. So,
do you think Illinois is a top 5 state?
No. I think it's a bottom 5 state.
Okay, so if we go,
Bottom 3.
Yeah.
California, Florida, New York,
Florida's a top
Texas.
state. Texas is a top state.
Texas is
New York. New York City is my favorite place in the world, but with everything going, like if I'm being like truly honest with myself, as much as I love it, put my bias aside, it's an awful fucking state. But
New York
economically.
Yeah, economically.
Yeah, and the rats.
It's
the
rats is like it's gross, but it's like you're only gonna see it to that degree there. So like because I don't live in it, it's kind of wild to see. But if I lived there, I'd be like, bro, why are rats in my bed? Like,
fuck no.
Like, no, yeah.
Another hot take about Illinois, for me personally, if we didn't have Chicago, it'd probably high key be like a top
10. I would agree. That's not even a hot take. I would agree. I think a lot of people would agree with that. Yeah.
Logistically, I agree.
Because you think about,
Chicago fucks Illinois.
Everything.
Right.
Everything.
Exactly.
Just all the taxation.
And you think about like even this year with all the big time corporations that are leaving to go to, I don't really want to get too political, but going to states where based off what their political agenda or political face is, if we didn't have Chicago, we would be the states that they're going to.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I mean, that'll be the, I love Chicago too, but like all these cities, like I wanted to go live there to pursue stand up, but like just watching the ideology and the people, I mean, there's great people in all of those places, but I'm just like, it's just, I would feel almost fake to myself where I'm just like, what the fuck are you guys talking about, bro? It's insane. It's a top 4 scene in the country.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. It's New York, Austin, Chicago. I would put Chicago over LA at this point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's top 3. But like, fortunately, I'm close enough to where if I get booked, I'm there. You know, like, and the real, I mean, I have a good job to where it's hard for me to walk away from that to kind of start all over. You know, and especially, I mean, I would consider myself fairly good at networking and building relationships, but that's where my time and my, I don't want to call them accomplishments, but I've put in my time to where I can kind of get myself into opportunities that a lot of people probably can't. You know, obviously, I that's where the social media thing really helps. Like, you know, really trying to build my own brand and try to expand to where these bigger scenes actually do want me regularly. And that, I mean, that's really what it boils down to. I mean, if you build a following and a name, a lot of these venues, because again, at the end of the day, they want to sell tickets.
Of course, it's all about money.
So, you know, if you're someone with 100,000 followers or something, you know, there's not too many places that are going to turn you down. You know, and with social media, that's much more of a realistic thing than before.
Right.
You know, I don't want to sit here and say that's obviously a goal. So,
if you could perform anywhere in the United States, one comedy show, where would it be?
Radio City Music Hall.
Oh, so it like means something to you. I thought you were gonna say the Sphere because it's like the most. Like...
No, I'd say Radio City Music Hall, or, I mean, the Garden would be crazy, but if I had to do like theater, it'd be Radio City Music Hall or the Beacon Theater, which is also in New York.
Not the Apollo, the Beacon Radio City Hall. Yeah. If you could play for one NBA team for one day.
Lakers.
Gotta be. That's legendary, right?
Bro, yeah.
If you could act in one movie with one person, who would it be?
Like a already made movie?
Or no, just an actor, right? And you guys are both going for the same role. Who would it be?
Oh. Wait, we're competing for the same role?
No, you just get to be in the movie.
Oh,
yeah,
Denzel.
Washington.
Yeah, Denzel.
Okay. I was trying to get that same time.
Yeah, Denzel.
If you could meet one celebrity, who would it be?
Ooh. I would probably say, like, alive. Yeah, let's do alive.
Yeah, what kind of vibes you got going on?
I would probably say, this is gonna sound so stupid, but probably Travis Scott.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
Should I?
But like, why is Travis?
Because he's my favorite artist, and it'd be cool to like party with him, and
also vibe-wise.
my like actual like dream. I mean, obviously, I want to make it big and stand up and shit. It would be super cool because obviously Trav has all different sorts of collabs. It would be so sick if I could get a special and he directed it, because that's something that he has, and I know that would be something. I'm making it sound like I know that would be something that. I know it's just another thing for him to tap into.
I feel like he'd do it. Like anything he does it for real.
Yeah. So that's like just a crazy dream that would be dope. But yeah, I'd say Travis or Chappelle.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I have actually, when I was in New York a couple of years ago, a friend of mine who works at the Comedy Cellar, which is the greatest comedy club in the world, which like all the big names, that's the place. That's like another dream, like club wise. But Chappelle was performing there, and I was talking with a comic, Greer Barnes, who's a fantastic comic, and then Chappelle obviously knows Greer, and I was just by them. Chappelle was there. They're all smoking cigs. It's the only cig I've ever. Yeah, so they just pulled out. I grabbed this cig. I was the only white kid or dude surrounded by these black comics, and I had mentioned that I was from Peoria, and Greer had mentioned that, and Chappelle was like, "You're from Peoria?"
Wait, Chappelle talked to you?
Yeah, this is like the 10 seconds. I didn't say a
Damn,
word.
That's my go.
Bro, I did not say a word. Because I was about to go into the cellar. Chappelle just came from there. I did not want to give myself a reason to say some shit. He goes back in for another set. He's like, "Yeah, I was talking to this dumbass white kid outside." You know, so
damn,
I just kept quiet.
Fire.
Yeah, I was just like, I was like lightly puffing on the cig, and I don't. That's the only. I mean, mainly the only cig I ever smoked. I don't regret it whatsoever. He's like, "You're from Peoria?" He's like, I can't say it. He's like, "Oh, Peoria, it's sounds like, or what do you say? It sounds awfully like where that bum ass Richard Pryor's from, and of course we're all dying laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that was crazy.
He's goated.
He's the goat. He's the goat.
He's the goat.
He's the goat. Like I love Pryor, R.I.P., but he's number 2. Chappelle's the goat.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean, respectfully.
Chappelle, yeah. I mean, I love Pryor, and it's not even like I'm not saying there's a large gap, but I mean, you look at Chappelle. I mean, Chappelle literally, he's one of the few people, like, he's so undeniably good. He makes his own rules wherever he goes.
Yeah.
Like, bro, so I saw him at Radio City Music Hall live.
Damn.
I mean, dude, these venues, it's like anywhere else. Chappelle literally will smoke cigs anywhere he goes. Inside, I was so close, I could smell the cigs. Like,
Bro.
but literally, it's a no-go for anybody, but they'll put signs. That's when you know Chappelle's about to be there, because they'll be like, attention, someone might be smoking cigs. That's how you know, because they're only going to let him do that. If you don't like it, you can leave.
That's aura.
Bro, it's nuts, bro. And that's like, I mean, I'm like a big dreamer, so like I don't necessarily want to, like, that's not my dream to smoke cigs, but to be that good to where anywhere in the world is like, you do what you want.
Yeah.
You do what you want, man. You're the GOAT. Like, that's where he's stamped.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, my one crazy moment that I faked enjoying a cigarette.
It's with the GOAT himself, so that's a good moment.
Yeah.
Fuck, marry, kill. Hillary Clinton, Whoopi Goldberg, Melissa McCarthy.
Who's the third?
Hillary Clinton.
Oh, shit.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Melissa McCarthy.
Fuck, marry, kill. Kill Hillary. No doubt.
No doubt?
No doubt. Kill Hillary.
Hillary's cheekbones are kind of cute.
Bro, but do you want to go back to the fuck where we started with this 9/11 shit, and you think she's not the most corrupt?
Hey, Shotty does, but she...
I ain't married. No, bro, because if I fuck her, then I'm getting leaked somewhere.
Something's going to happen to me.
I'm sure as fuck ain't marrying her, bro.
So
kill Hillary, no doubt.
Whoopi Goldberg now.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to have to fuck her and marry McCarthy. Yeah, I'm going to fuck her soft as hell. Yeah.
Whoopi?
Yeah, I mean,
grabbing her dreads. You're getting in there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's you're gonna have to P Diddy my ass, bro, and drug me up, let her take advantage of me or something. Honestly, I don't think there's any other way to answer it. I mean, you have to kill Hillary. I would never marry. Then again, I guess I could marry Whoopi and then just cheat on her forever. No, I don't have to fuck her. So I take that back. I would marry Whoopi, and
I think I'm killing Whoopi.
Yeah. See, I can't say that because then I look. You gave me the one black lady. I can't say that. I look racist as hell.
But hey, it's my truth. Because Hillary's riding for her husband. Like, she knows he cheated on her.
But it's beyond that. It's
bro. Power, right?
Yeah,
of course.
Look, Benghazi, the deleted emails. No, fuck that bitch.
No, she be doing some bullshit.
No, bro.
Keep that shit over there.
I'm killing her, not even thinking twice about it. I'm gonna marry Whoopi, but it's like Adam 22 type. Let her get fucked by everybody.
I'm just cracking Hillary before I crack Whoopi.
Why are you doing my girl Melissa? Like, I know she's tubby, but
Whoopi?
No, Melissa McCarthy.
I just completely put her. Nah, I fuck with Melissa McCarthy. And she's like,
yeah, bro,
she can't be funny.
I am marrying her. I'm marrying her.
I think she's a given marry.
Yeah,
I think it's just between who we fucking kill. Like,
no,
She's lost a lot of weight.
And she lost some weight.
Has she?
She's lost.
Has she? I didn't know that. I haven't seen her in a little bit. Bro, Bridesmaids.
Was she big in that?
She's by far the funniest one out of those three.
Oh, no doubt.
I'm not head.
That alone gets you married.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy or the big bitch on Pitch Perfect?
Wait, am I getting her confused? Melissa McCarthy? I think that's
no, Rebel Wilson.
Yeah, on Bridesmaids.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay.
She's in The Hangover.
Is she?
She is.
In The Hangover?
In one of them, like Hangover 3.
Oh, in one. Okay. Yeah. No, I fuck with.
This was 10 years ago. We're killing Melissa McCarthy.
No, over Hillary and Whoopi. I mean, I agree with you. I'd kill Whoopi. If you're gonna say it, I'll say it. I'll fucking take a bazooka. Poof. I'm so tired of her. Dude.
It's all love, but like
Yeah.
We're getting canceled on this episode.
Yeah.
If it wasn't the Israelis, it's definitely this.
Yeah. Nah.
Anything to say about the gays?
Do I have anything to say about the gays? Nah.
Or to the gays that are watching this?
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. I mean, I don't got a problem with gays. I say all this shit about Jews and Whoopi. I'm like, nah, gays are cool.
What about the blacks?
Bro. I mean, if you want me to be real, I'm kidding.
Fuck, we're getting canceled.
Nah, I mean that's like the majority of
your
my
people
friends.
type shit, yeah.
I mean, I grew up playing basketball. So.
I might be biased, of course, but I think as far as like the coolest people, it's definitely gotta be black people.
Yeah.
Because you can have other things for different races, right? Like the smartest people are probably Asians,
think about roasting,
right?
bro. That's
bro.
It's on another level.
It's a different.
It's like that's what gets you cultured and thick skinned, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, bro, growing up playing with mostly black people. Yeah. What'd you think I was gonna say?
Just wait to see how you finished it.
Yeah, get another drink from me. I'll say it.
Yeah, mostly.
I think that I don't want to make it sound like it's an important part of life because like it's just naturally who you. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things you start to loosen up. I feel like being around black people.
Do you think it's harder to make jokes on any other race because you're white?
No, but you do have to be like, if you're gonna do it, you got to be 10 toes in. Like this is how I feel. Like, and because when you're timid, the crowd will see that. They will see that. You have to be like,
this is who I am.
This is who I am, and if they can respect that's like your authenticity, then they're like, and also if it's true,
that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, like if it's true and people get uptight, I'm going in on you. Like, are you fucking dumb?
Well,
like,
it's fuck. I don't give a fuck. I sit with my people. I sit with the black community where it could be a joke, it could be a post of someone's opinion or anything, and all of a sudden, it's attack. And it's like, I get why you feel offended. I get any type of black trauma that's gone on in America, but like, at what point do you separate like your personal trauma from like this joke, right?
Correct.
So like,
that's become more of a new thing, I think.
With social media, because everyone feels their opinion's valid.
Right. Like, that's very true. Yeah. No, it's one of those, like, I feel like growing up, like, even like to myself, not like in a bad way, like black people, they would really push the boundaries, and that's what I was like, I like that.
But that's what makes the culture.
But then it's also it's become a 50-50 now, where people still do that, but then there's also people that get offended right away.
Too easy.
And I'm like, dude, like I got this from y'all. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's like it's weird, but that's where you have to hone in and be like, nah, this is how I feel. Because people, I do think someone who's got a good sense for comedy or just common sense, they'll respect that. You know, like people are too scared now because, again, social media or like if you offend people, you're never going to be somebody who doesn't offend people. And if you are, you're a pussy. Like,
you can't please everyone. You're not doing it right then.
Nope. Correct. Yeah, like some of the more famous people are the ones that push the most boundaries. Like a comic I follow, dude, he's like super hardcore, like right wing, which I'm not like fully on board with, but he's got like a big following. But he just speaks
hard R's.
No, not
no chud shit.
No, right? Just no, not at all. No, just like, just really honestly, he just hates on liberals like hardcore. And what he's saying, I don't really. It's just like he doesn't give up. He doesn't try to like cleverly make a good joke out of it. He's just like really speaking his mind, but it can be funny but he's not like racist or anything.
I think at some point, whether it's an interview or it's just someone I talk to, I got to talk to a black gay person and just ask them, do you think it's harder to be black in America or gay in America?
Those are tough people to...
Yeah. Tough categories, both sides. And if you're a double whammy,
but I already feel like I know what the answer would be and it's...
Does it depend on whether it's a gay female or a gay male, or regardless you're gonna get the same answer?
I think regardless you're gonna get the same answer.
And what is that?
For sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because they have two scapegoats. They can say, "Oh, it's because I'm black," or "Oh, it's because I'm gay." You know. And again, nothing. It's
That's a double whammy.
It's just like I mean, it's one of those like, if it's something that they're not digesting well, they're going to pivot towards one of those.
Or maybe whichever one they feel more accepted in.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't work like that.
No,
I'm being naive.
No,
chat.
And that's just what I feel like I notice a lot. Not that I'm like around it every day, but I just, everyone's been a diesel before,
Hey, I'll skip this story. But I was, I'll slight get into
Hat's
it.
going backwards now.
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
Fuck it. I was at Diesel. Saw like peeping some shit in the corner when the lights were off, and when the lights turned on, I was like, "Oh, that's gay."
Nothing. Wait, say that again.
So I was in Diesel, right?
Yeah.
Lights were off.
Okay.
Everyone's dancing. I'm peeping some shit in the corner. Lights turn on. Oh.
What were you peeping?
Some shits.
Some shits.
Some shoddy.
Okay.
Throwing shit back.
Was it a shorty?
There we go. So lights turn on.
Oh, shit.
I'm looking around.
Yeah.
I'm like Mr. Krabs meme where like everything's like
bricked up.
Bricked.
Nah. Bricked. Like,
but damn near on everything was getting ready to go talk to this shorty.
It was bricked up.
That sounds like you was.
I'm not getting bricked up off watching you dance, but hey, drunk as fuck, I just go up behind her, she starts throwing that bitch on me. I'm not gonna be able to tell this is a.
So it wasn't a she though.
I mean,
it wasn't a she.
I think you would know this pretty quick.
Yeah. That's why you have to.
I hope
you
so,
have to
right?
blow. You have to blow yourself. Pause, like with the thing. Be like, oh, if I'm at 0.08, I'm not going into Diesel because I'm not letting myself get in that situation.
Because imagine, and then you're sick the next day. Like we talked about being sick after fucking something under, Fuck.
I'm telling you though, bro. Like,
you just imagine.
Yeah. So shit. I ain't doing that.
Like. But, everybody live your life and live the way you want to, but come on. You got to tell somebody, damn it.
Bro.
Hell nah. I'm running.
Yeah. You said
give my cover back, bitch. Y'all on that weird shit again.
Yeah. You can't.
Taking a shower with my clothes on still.
No.
You got to turn around and say
I'm
something
bathing
like,
in bleach.
Hey, I'm
yeah. Nah. So,
that's never happened to you.
What?
Like you ever saw a shorty that you thought, yeah.
Nah, but I will tell you, there was a time I hooked up with a chick and she went to my I didn't really know her like that, but she went to my high school, and then we had hooked up, and then she was like, "Yeah, I'm a man," and I was like, "Bro, dude, when you're talking
after you guys hooked up,
yeah," and I was like. I was clenching my fist. I'm like, you're about to get a fucking left hook from Mike Tyson. Dude.
Yeah.
She was like, no, I'm just kidding. But like in my head, it's like I've known girl. Like obviously that wasn't a thing, But
yeah.
I was just like, this is what it feels like. But thankfully, it wasn't actually the case. But I was like, that's actually, I respected her for that because I'm like, that's a good ass joke. Like that's.
You got me.
Yeah.
I was ready to crash out.
Dude, yeah, I was definitely about to crash out. But,
so if you went home with, damn, why are we getting here? Fuck it,
dude. Yeah, how the fuck did we get here? Yeah, that's crazy.
But if you
let's go back to the Jews.
Ah!
Let's go back to the.
So if you went home with a Jewish transgender,
uh-huh.
but you never know, like they got the operation, and you never know this used to be a man, right?
Yeah.
Maybe like 5-6 years later. So I guess never know, but in the time you don't know. Okay. 5-6 years later, you find out. Everything's cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's already time's passed.
It's not cool, but
you're gonna feel gay.
Yeah. Am I? Or you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were born a man.
Yeah. That's the other thing too, bro. Like I'm not someone who, like I really kind of have to like know of you. Know you.
You got to be honest.
I'm not risking that, bro. Because like that real life could happen, and I'm not taking that risk at all.
I got to see some baby pictures. God damn it.
Like dead ass. Show me when you came out the womb. I need to see what was attached.
Yeah, and if you're one of those rare cases where you had both, then
yeah,
maybe we'll let it slide. But any other situation,
yeah, nah.
I mean, it says Sierra. Like the Future's baby mom, Russell Wilson's baby mom.
She's a tranny?
Nah, they said she was born with both. Like, what is it called? Genitals, I guess.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I'd Google it.
No shit.
You can be born with both a vagina and a penis. So who makes the choice?
Okay, well, if that's the case,
oh yes, I think so.
I can't. There's not much you can do on that. Like in regards to like if that was like you found that out, as much as I would want to blow my fucking brains out, you can't do much. It'd be different if it was like they were a full on man.
And if they keep both, gay.
I'm calling the cops.
Like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Why do you have both?
Bring SWAT. Bring SWAT, dude.
You freaky motherfucker.
Yeah. So.
Okay, if you don't mind me asking.
Yes.
Like it's gonna be something juicy. It's not.
Yeah.
But I want to know. I'm sure the people want to know. What's next for you personally, right? Like, Jake Jaeger, the person, right? Mm-hmm. And then Jake Jaeger, the comedian.
Well, I really just kind of look. I mean, as far as like my professional life, like that has gone well, and I kind of keep that separate. I always kind of look for myself as like trying to make the most growth in comedy. So as far as that goes, you know, I've made a commitment to putting out more content this year. I mean, I'm kind of overdue. Like, you know,
pop your shit, twin. Damn.
Yeah, like I mean, I've been really grinding for literally almost a decade.
Consistently,
too. I have the utmost belief in myself, and I mean, a lot of people do. And like I said, I've gone to some of the best venues, some of the working with the best comics. Like I've really been able to see in myself, like I really can do this. So like, it's just about, you know, trusting the process, and I'm getting a lot more opportunities to headline this year. Obviously, like that's the end goal and really making growth there. But I'm not someone, I'll never be that person that's like, oh, if I'm not headlining, I'm not performing. Like you give me a 10-minute spot 2 hours away, like, and it's going to be a good crowd, I'm pulling up. Like I don't, like that's where I really love this shit. And, but like, as far as like my growth, I'm really trying to build like a following and to a degree kind of build my brand as far as really trying to take the next step of being somebody that like, hey, we want to have you. I think you could draw here, which I've actually like, in Iowa, Iowa's awesome because like they don't have professional sports. So like entertainment is like
where it's
a huge deal. And like, I've had a few sold out shows in Iowa, which is fucking crazy. Like when people come up to you and like, I've watched your clips or, it's like the craziest feeling. And then like to fill out a room and people buy tickets and they were like showing your stuff to other people. That is like, truthfully, I don't know if there's like a better feeling than that. Like I really don't. Like, and that is just kind of that's one of those like hard work is paying off. But like I'm not someone in this field to like get satisfied. Like I just headlined a full weekend and it was awesome. But now I'm like, all right, that's over with. You don't want to be like the one hit to or whatever you call it, one hit wonder. Like you want people to be like, I remember when I saw him.
Exactly. You know, a memorable show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, ultimately it's making growth as a headliner, getting into consistently bigger venues, networking with great. I mean, ultimately I would like to, you know, really make a name for myself and then get brought on the road by someone obviously bigger. Like that's ultimately kind of like your best bet as far as really trying to grow your brand in a faster way because you're getting in front of the best rooms with the best crowds, growing your following to where you're networking with all these places that you're opening in. And then you get to eventually make your way back as a headliner. This damn fucking moth, bro. But yeah, I mean, that's definitely my goals for the next year and a half.
Damn.
So
I feel like you're also before you might not even see it, you're very media trained. Like, even the answers you give, because, like, genuinely, I believe you when you say, no matter what the show is or wherever you go, you know, you're still going to make it happen. Like, you still want to be anywhere. But at a certain point, you're gonna be too big to just do anything, you know. But that's the good answer. That like, if I were to sign you to anything, right, a label, to this show, that's the answer I want to hear. So it just shows me that like, I don't know, you just got it. You know, like
I appreciate that.
The right things to say. You know how to like maneuver. Your content is consistent. Really, I was already thinking like what comedians could I have on the show, but I saw your shit on, I think, Instagram, and you just look so comfortable on stage.
Yeah,
I was like, this is nothing for you. Like,
yeah, I mean, but again, I mean, I've been doing it for 9 years. Like that did not by any means happen over time, and there's still so much. Like I look at I by far am my biggest critic. Like
for sure.
I mean, like clips that I post. I mean, dude, I watch those clips and edit. I mean, not edit them like crazy, but I just watch them over and over. I'm like, all right, I need to tweak this, and like anything else, you get better at it as time goes on. But yeah, like I am comfortable on stage because I mean, anything you do for that long of a period of time, like you're naturally going to be comfortable. Now, there's also some venues where like, you know, like if I'm doing a big show in Chicago or New York or something, like I'm gonna be nervous, but like that, I know myself enough. Like if I'm nervous, that's good.
Good.
Yeah, bro. Because like I'm locked in. Yeah,
I
like
swear, same.
I almost get excited when I'm nervous because I'm like, all right, it's time to dial it in. So I try to almost make myself nervous for everything, even like shows where there's 12 people there and it's a
get the jitters so you can go in and like game set.
Yeah, even though I have a blast no matter what, it's like because I don't know if it's like the pressure kind of thing. I feel like I perform well under pressure when it's like a really good venue or a opening for a big headliner or something. You know, because you want to prove that you belong, but you want other people to think that too. Like I've had plenty.
Yeah, you're
I've
right.
had plenty of shows where people were like, "Oh, you should have been headlining. We liked you way more than the headliner."
That's a good feeling.
It's a great feeling
because you earned that feeling
for sure. And nothing against whoever the headliner is, but like that's kind of what you don't want someone to be like, "Oh man, fuck, we wished you would have done more time because that opener was dog shit," type of thing. Like it's great to hear people like, "Man, I wish you did more time because we didn't care for these people or whatever." But
your shit was
yeah, and so yeah, I mean, I like being able to really grasp the audience no matter who they are, because like there'll be times like I'm in bigger like, you know, metropolitan cities, Chicago, and I'm always kind of nervous because I'm like, fuck, I feel like politically I don't always align with them, but they're really not as politically driven as what you might think. I think a lot of people come with a good sense of humor, and I think they're fairly judge free until you start, like if you just go up on stage and you're just like all pro Trump, which I would never.
Right.
That's where I could
so specific. Yeah. On like, yeah.
Like if you're gonna, in my opinion, if you're gonna be political, you need to make fun of both sides. Because then people are like, they can't be too offended. They're like, oh, you might make fun of the person they like, but then you make fun of the person they don't like. They're like, ah, you got me. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, that's always been like my biggest feeling. Like, I mean, for my job, I do well for myself, but like comedy, like
that's the end goal.
Yeah, for sure. No doubt.
Well, just hearing the way you talk about it and just even seeing it now, like how much you love this shit, it's gonna happen for you, bro. Like,
yeah, I'm a firm believer in, you know, you trust the process and
exactly. And you work hard, you want it, you got a good head on your shoulders, and I feel like as long as you don't, like everyone's gonna doubt themselves, but don't be discouraged enough to quit, right? That's when you really lose anything, is when you quit.
My favorite quote, which I'm sure 100 people have said it, but like if you're not, I don't know if it's scared or intimidated by your dreams, then you're not dreaming big enough.
Exactly.
And I'm also like a lot of things that have happened in my life, even outside of stand up, but just stand up included. Like these are all things that like I envision for myself. So like I haven't really been let down. Now, the further I get, the more I'm like really like, okay, I really got to do this shit. But I'm just all about trusting the process. I'm not so caught up in, you know, if I see someone, because I mean, I do see a lot of people that maybe have kind of paved their way into a bigger name that I know I'm better than or that I could out. But I'm past the like
comparing.
Yeah, I'm happy for them because in my eyes, if you can do this shit,
then I
sure as fuck can.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm all for that. Like if I see someone succeed, even outside of stand up, I'm all for it. Like I'm not one of those like
hating ass.
Yeah, because that only comes back to bite you. You know.
Exactly, it's the energy you're putting out.
Yeah. So
once again, man, I appreciate you sliding through.
Yeah, thanks for having me, bro.
Of course, man.
Appreciate you. This is better than the first.
I agree, man. I feel like this is a lot more comfortable. We can, you know, gauge each other's minds.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Kuzimato Talks. Before I let this man leave, just to let you know right now, it's 2-1 Knicks versus Spurs. Who you got winning the finals?
Oh, dude. I'll be honest, this is the first time ever I truly am happy with whoever wins. This is like the first finals where
agree.
I don't hate. The only person I hate is Cat. And that's like a...
Because he's sassy or what?
Because he's zesty. Sorry.
If there's any...
But to answer your question, I literally am... All I care about is that it's more than 4 or 5 games. That's all I care about.
Make it nice. A game 7 would be lovely.
I think Wemby is saving basketball. But it would be crazy to see the Knicks win, to watch New York burn to the ground. But I'm also I'm a Yankee fan, so like if the Knicks win, then I feel like it puts more pressure on the Yankees to win it this year.
Aaron Judge goes crazy.
Yeah, so I really genuinely, the only way I'm going to be upset is if it's the way things are going 4-1 Knicks or whatever. So
hey, Spurs winning that last game put a little more faith.
And they should have won the game before. They fucked up.
Y'all heard it here. It doesn't matter as long as it at least goes to 6 games, right?
6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Yeah, I hate that. But that was the one time
I had to. Once again, appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
For sure. Appreciate y'all watching. See y'all next time on Kuzimato Talks.
Sir.